But you know what else is a user-subbed game?
アテンション。本製品は
Wow,
18歳
look at
未満
that.
の方はプレイすることができません。この作品はフィクションです。
Whatever, I don't
ゆ
care.
ずソフト。
I'd say Aurier from Angelic Chaos is better. Side route. Are you only
天使創造リブート。
are you only saying that because I'm playing it? But anyway, last time we left off, you know, there are a few things, namely how we have gotten closer with Noah to the point where they both like each other, but neither of them are ready to confess because they're both bitches. Actually a very good side route. Best one of Ubisoft VNs anyway. Well, we'll get to it when we get to it. If we're basing this off of how I've ranked the characters, Aurier is second. So, yeah. Either way, let's see how the relationship between Riku and Noah play out, especially since they've both confirmed to like each other, and they certainly put way more work into her route than they did Fumika's. Well, shit. I guess they forgot about Fumika. Like the game is, like the story is at the moment. But that's enough rambling on. Let's
ロード画面だ。
jump right into it, shall we?
お兄。
Rika doesn't have a great CG though. Hey. Alright. Oh, you're up. Want something for lunch? We're out of frozen stuff, so I was just gonna whip up some fried rice. I could make some for you too if you want.
あんがと。お願いしよっかな。
No problem. We don't have any cooked rice, so I'll have to wash it first. I think Noah will probably be fine with fried rice too, but I should ask just in case. Hang on a minute. When he said fried rice, I thought he was gonna pull rice out of the fridge. Fresh rice is not used to make fried rice. All right, this is Uncle Roger mode. You do not make fried rice with rice you cook on the same day, okay? That's not how it works.
でも今はそういう話がしたいんじゃなくって。
Day-old rice, exactly. You need something? I opened the fridge to get the ingredients I'll need while talking to her. He said he opens the fridge. There's still hope, right? He said he still talked about
バックログ画面だ。
he's still talked about washing it. He also said he doesn't have any cooked rice, so never mind. I was coping. Only one egg left. I guess I'll need to buy more now.
お兄さ、好きな人っている？
Talk about out of the blue. Huh? I close the fridge and turn around. It doesn't seem like she's trying to make banter with me. The intent of her question leaves me completely stumped. What do you mean? Where's this coming from? I don't know about you. You're my sister for the record.
はあ？ んなことわかってるし、キモ。
This is her way of masking her jealousy. That she has for her jealousy of Noah. Oh, relax. You're the one who asked.
むしろお兄の方こそ、まさかとは思うけど、妹に欲情とかしてないよね。
You're not horny for your big brother, are you? What? Hell no.
ふーん。なら誰に欲情するの？
Okay, pause. Go back to the last question you asked. Not this one. The one before that last question. And the one before that. The first question you asked. I don't know what you want me to say. Where are you even going with this?
ノアちゃんが悩んでた。
Okay, don't out her. Noah. Why her? I don't think she'd appreciate us talking about her behind her back.
お兄も関係してることだから。というか、お兄が原因だし。ノアちゃんが私の部屋に来た。お兄を気持ちよくさせるために、同人誌でセックスのテクニックを学びたいって。
Once again, don't snitch, okay? That's... What?
自分にテクニックがないから嫌がられたんじゃないかって。お兄さ。
Well, that's not why I... Wait, back up. Let me explain. I wasn't forcing her. I mean, I know it looks wrong from the outside, and I should have probably stopped her, but I still wasn't making her do anything.
わかってる。セクハラだとか脅迫だとか、責めに来たわけじゃないよ。
Then what is this about?
だから最初に言ったじゃん。お兄、好きな人いるの？
Okay, good. She did go back to that question. Oh, that makes sense now.
まあ、お兄も考えてるなら、今さら私がどうしろとか言うつもりはないけどさ。
Yeah. I know what you're trying to say. I'm not gonna drag it out.
ああ、そう。ならいいや。
Sorry for worrying you.
心配ってほどじゃないし。ただ、なんていうか。簡単なすれ違いで変な雰囲気になるのは、そばにいる者からすると歯がゆいというか、やきもきするというかさ。まあ、それだけ。
I know. I'll make sure to do this right. I'm a man, and I need to act like it.
男と言うなら、こうなる前に決めといてほしかったよね。
Well, the problem is, he's in a bit of a predicament. Unintended. That, most guys his age wouldn't be in. Touché. I just don't know what to do, okay? I needed time to think. I wasn't going to tell her I loved her with my pants down. Not in a million years. I'll do something about this before it gets any worse. I promise. Could you, get the rice cooking?
それはいいけど、お兄は？
We're almost out of eggs, so I'm gonna go get some and ask Noah to come with me.
いってらっしゃーす。
Noah, are you here?
りく、どうかした？
I'm making fried rice for lunch. With fresh rice. That fine by you?
あ、うん。何の問題もないよ。むしろありがたい。
Okay, I'll make enough for all of us. We're almost out of some stuff. Almost out of some stuff though. So I was gonna go shopping. Wanna come with?
もちろん構わないよ。遠くまで行くの？
Nah, I just need some eggs. We just need to swing by the supermarket. Once we leave the house, the hot summer rays immediately beat down upon us. Under normal circumstances, I'd dread the prospect of sweating my ass off in this unbearable heat. Of course, it is still miserable, but I'm more focused on Noah right now.
大丈夫？
What do you mean?
今日も暑いからね。必要なことだとしても、リクはやっぱり嫌なんじゃないかと思って。
Well, I'm definitely not thrilled, but I can manage. You being here makes it at least bearable.
そうか。
Honestly, sorry for dragging you out here with me.
構わない。リクと一緒なのは僕も嫌じゃない。いや、嫌じゃないというか。とにかく問題はないから、気にしないでくれ。
Also, don't confess during a shopping run. All right, at least go out on a date first. All right. Well, that's good to hear. By the way, you mind if we take a quick detour?
それは構わないけど、どこに？
Just down a different road to the supermarket. It won't take that much longer. The sunlight hitting the asphalt makes it way hotter, so I want to take a more shaded route.
ああ、なるほど。わかった。
Let's go. I proceed to take her hand. Come on. Oh, I'm just doing this so you don't get lost.
迷子って近所だよ。
Well, you never know. Do you not want me to?
いや、問題はないけど。
Alright then. I walk off, holding firmly onto her hand. I'm so nervous. We've held hands before, but I'm freaking out way more now. Why is this happening? She can't possibly know how fast my heart's beating, right? I'd die of embarrassment if she knew. An endless number of concerns pop up into my mind. The tension and anxiety are causing me to sweat much more than the heat itself. Actually, this might work. Maybe I could use it to make her aware of how I feel about her. Excuse me? I wonder what she's thinking right now. I shoot a sidelong glance to gauge her reaction. But she's walking next to me, her head lowered. The height difference makes it near impossible to evaluate her expression. Though I guess I've never been good at reading people's emotions anyway.
一体どういうつもりなんだ。手をつなぐのは初めてではないけど、僕にも心の準備というものが。
That's not what I meant to press.
手汗。僕の手大丈夫かな。汗かいてネチョネチョしてたり。そんな恥ずかしいことになって気持ち悪いとか思われてたらどうしよう。本当にどういうつもりなんだろう。こんなことされたら胸が痛いくらいにドキドキするじゃないか。もう天使をこんなに苦しませるだなんて、天罰が下っても知らないぞバカ。ドキドキして胸が苦しい。でもほわほわもしてやっぱり心地いい。こんな風に思うなんて間違いない。僕は君のことを
It's holding hands. Calm down, you two. Listen. I can't even excuse it because They're meant to... It's so childish. But they're meant to be like... they're in high school. God damn it. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
面白いとは
You were being really expressive.
おかしな顔だったってこと
Yes. No, I don't mean anything bad by it. I just enjoy watching your facial expressions change.
そうなのか笑われているわけじゃないのならいいんだけど
Also a weird compliment. I'm not. I mean, it is fun. I enjoy being with you, so I can't help but smile. But I'm not trying to make fun of you, I promise. I wouldn't laugh at the girl I'm... This is not... I wouldn't laugh at the girl I'm in love with. You're cute no matter what you do. This is the worst confession. This is the worst way to confess.
そうかならいいんだよかったほっとしたよ
What?
今何かおかしなことを言わなかった
I don't think I did.
そうかな僕の聞き間違いだったのかな僕も頭の中でいろんなことを考えていたから混じったのかもしれないね
Maybe.
早とちりしてしまって申し訳ない
No, it's fine. I might have worded that in a confusing way. Let me make myself clear. When I said... You didn't need to clarify. When I said the girl I'm in love with, I was referring to you.
なんだそうか確かに今度のは分かりやすいねそっか君の好きな人はノアって人なんだねそっか君の好きな人はノアって人なのかなるほどなるほど
Okay, she might be a bit dense. And also coping.
ノアって僕なのでは
Who else? Are you okay? You've got a few screws loose.
僕の言葉それを言いたいのは僕君は一体
Oops.
何を
Like I said, the worst way to confess, I'm in love with you. There are a lot of other ways you could have done this better. I love you, Noah. It seems like she wants to say something, but the words won't come out. She blushes fiercely as she struggles to speak. I love Shirayuki Noah, and no one else. My heart threatens to burst out of my chest as I give voice to my feelings. I feel an intense anxiety and impatientness as I wait for her response. But at the same time, I feel free now. It's liberating to finally get these feelings off my chest. Maybe all I needed was that little push Amane gave me earlier. What? The little push of, Noah likes you too, so there's no problem with you confessing. You're not going to face rejection if you confess to her. What a push. But the primary reason I wanted to confess was simply because I couldn't keep my feelings bottled up any longer. My love for her is much too strong. This morning, you asked if there was any girl I liked, and I couldn't answer because the very girl herself was the one asking me.
そうだったのか。
I was just feeling nervous and ran away. I had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you doing a bad job of pleasuring me or anything. Stop bringing that up. I promise it wasn't your fault. And I'm really sorry I didn't clear up that misunderstanding sooner.
僕の方こそ変な勘違いしたみたいで申し訳ない。
Well, I should have realized how it came across to you. But, whatever. You don't need to feel guilty or responsible for what happened this morning. That's all I wanted you to know.
無理だよ。そういうわけにはいかない。君の安寧を守ることは僕の使命なんだから。でもそれ以上に君の力になりたい。だって僕も君のことが好きだから。
Cool. And there wasn't anywhere else that would have been more appropriate for you to confess to each other than in the park. Noah.
好きだよ。僕も好きだ。好きだから君の力になりたい。君のことをずっと考えてしまうんだ。そして君の力になりたいんだ。困っていたら力になりたい。落ち込んでたら元気にしてあげたい。天使だからじゃない。魔王の生まれ変わりも関係ない。
Right, now let's go get those eggs. No, here's the thing. Here's the real plan. They're stalling so that the rice can age. So that when they come back, it'll be... Never mind. It's still not day-old rice.
君のことが好き。だから。
Wow. This is the first time a girl's ever told me that. I don't really know what to say.
なんだいそれ。言い出したのは君の方じゃないか。
Yeah, I was probably just thinking to myself. I wanted to get my feelings across to you. I was so nervous I never even considered how you'd respond. Or maybe I was just trying to not think about it. But I'm really happy to hear you feel that way about it. So happy you can't imagine it. Yeah, happy to hear you feel that way about it. So happy you can't imagine.
僕も嬉しい。一緒にいるだけでホワホワするのに。もっと嬉しくなってホワホワするくらい。
All what?
いや、とにかく僕は、いや、僕も君が好きだ。好きだからこれからも一緒にいたい。君のそばで一緒に生きていきたい。
Me too. I want to stay with you. I love you, Noah. That you didn't say it. You didn't say it back.
どうかした？
Sorry. I guess I'm just relieved. I didn't even realize I was so tense. Don't worry though, it's not your fault. I've never done anything like this before, and I, didn't prepare in advance or anything, so I was afraid I might have screwed up or something.
何も言わなくていいんじゃないかな。
Huh?
僕はさっき天音の部屋で漫画を読んだんだ。少女漫画。 参考にするならこっちにしろと言われて。
What happened in the manga?
無理に会話はしてなかったように思う。
Oh, well, I guess too much talking can ruin the mood sometimes.
会話せずにキスしてた。
What?
キスをしてた。
He did?
うん。キス。
Stop bringing it up, I know what you're implying.
人助けのキスじゃなくて愛情表現のキス。
Yeah, take a hint. I'm at a loss for words as I stare into her eyes. I feel my body heating up as the mood grows awkward. I'm too nervous to speak. Okay, so take the hint. And she maintains her silence too, though she doesn't look away from me. And I gulp instinctively. Oh, hang on. Ooh. A situation where no words are necessary. Noah.
何？
Close her eyes. It's a downright miracle that I managed to keep my voice from cracking. Noah didn't answer. She simply closes her eyes. She actually did it. I can't chicken out now. Seeing her waiting there for me makes my mind go blank. It's a lot less cinematic than I was hoping. I gently bring my lips to hers. Don't be too pushy now. Don't make it weird. Restrain yourself. Like, they don't even have a different background. It's the same background. They just put a PNG of the CG over it. Okay, I get it. Damn. Kissing feels so good. She's still doing it somehow. It was just a simple touch of the lips, but it felt out of this world. I want more. I want to kiss her more. Maybe get a different background. The best CG in the game is in Noah's route to make up for it. Okay. She looks up at me longingly, then closes her eyes again. Seeing the willingness in her actions, I'm unable to hold myself back. We press our lips together, with more force, only letting go to breathe. We gingerly get accustomed to the feeling of each other's lips. I can't stop thinking about how incredible kissing is, as I feel the softness and warmth of her lips. She's still doing it. Sensing her struggling to breathe, I stop. Whoa, that was dangerous. I swear I was about to stick my tongue in there. That'd be too much for our first kiss, right? Plus, we're in public.
ほら、やっぱりだ。
What?
以前、魔王の力を抑えるためにしたのはキスじゃなかった。
Yeah, you didn't even know what a fucking kiss was when you did it.
だって本物のキスはこんなにドキドキするもん。それにこんなに気持ちいい。
Yeah, I agree. That means this was our first kiss.
キスだ。キス んだよね。キスがすごくて、なんだか頭がクラクラしてきたかもしれない。
I know what you mean. I think I feel it too. Why don't we go find somewhere to eat? Somewhere to rest.
呼吸系
I didn't mean a hotel. I mean, like, I did make a joke that they want the rice to get older. I just meant a place where we can sit down and relax, while Amane tends to the cooked rice at home, waiting for you to get your eggs. Not. Never mind.
そう。わかった。
The eggs.
でも、手は繋いだままがいい。
From the store. Nowhere else. Sure. I take her hand again. This time, as her boyfriend.
リク、
Yeah?
これからもよろしく。
Don't even mention eggs now, no telling how Noel will interpret it. That's the joke. That's the point. I love you too. They never got the eggs.
無事に解決できたなら何より。まだ何も言ってないぞ。
It's just that obvious.
言わなくてもわかるよ。二人の雰囲気を見れば。そうか。そうなのか。隠すつもりだったの？見せつけられてるんだと思ってたけど。見せつけるなんてことするわけないだろ。
Alright, calm down. I know we worried you this morning, Amane, but everything's fine now. And thanks for giving us a little help. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah, she's a wingman now. I mean, it wasn't that hard of a job, but, you know, technically she's a wingman. What?
ま、二人のことだし、深く追求するつもりはないけど。でもお兄、顔でも洗ってきたら、唇がテカテカしてるし。うわ、マジか。唇がテカテカするようなことしてきたんだ。
You're really starting to get on my nerves now.
いやー、ちょっと冗談を言ったつもりが、まさか本当にキスしてるとは思わなくて、ごめんごめん。でも本当によかった。これ以上私が心配するような必要もないだろうし。はぁ、安心したら余計にお腹空いてきた。焼き飯まだ？
Wow, demanding much? We just got here. Okay, and the only reason the reason you went out in the first place was to get fucking eggs. The confessing your love to Noah is a byproduct. What?
妹様だ。文句あっか。
Not with that look. Well, fine. Thanks for the help today. I'll put some extra effort into lunch.
僕も手伝うよ。
By extra effort, you mean you're gonna age the rice so that it's day-old rice. So that it's actually rice that you would use to make fried rice. I've said rice too many times. Okay, you get started on peeling the onions while I wipe myself off. I sweated a ton out there.
そっか。なんだい？そっか、キスしちゃったか。チューってどんな感じ？ねえ、どんな感じ？どんなって。 とにかく幸せなかな。言葉にすれば唇をくっつけるだけなのに、胸の中にコンコンと湧く泉みたいに幸せが溢れて、とにかくすごかった。
ほほう、キスはすごいのか。
胸がドキドキするけど、全然嫌な感じはしない。
Didn't I literally say this last stream? Didn't I literally say that Amane is trying to live vicariously through Noah? This isn't helping her case, alright?
もっとこの幸せを味わいたいって、もっともっとキスしたいって思って。どうしよう。僕はもうキスのことで頭がいっぱいで、キス依存症になってしまったのかもしれない。
Cool, you can add it into the sessions from now on.
すげえな。依存症状まであるのか、キスって。
いや、違う。キスの依存じゃない。好きな人とのキスの依存症だ。
そっか。なんか聞いてるだけで私まで恥ずかしくなってきたかも。
でも、なんというか、情けないとは思うんだが、悩みが増えてしまったんだ。
Well, yeah. You can't, your boyfriend can't help you get off because he can't get it up. So you have to do it yourself if you're horny.
悩み？この幸せの絶頂期に？
気持ちの確認をして、キスをして、とても幸せだよ。幸せだ。こんなにも幸せなのに、もっと求めてしまって、頭の中が大変なんだ。キスでこんなに幸せなら、この先はどれくらい幸せなのかと想像をして、ハレンチなことばっかり考えてしまうんだ。
Yeah. Well, nothing is going to happen after, unless he can get it up.
は？
僕は天使なのに、こんなハレンチなことばっかり考えるなんて。
なんだ、結局のろけか。
のろけてなどいない。
いや、のろけでしょ。どう聞いても。そういうのは当人同士で解決するのが一番だよ。悩んでるならお兄に言った方がいいんじゃない？今のお兄ならそういう相談も受け止めてくれるだろうし。なんせ、恋人なんだからさ。
Yeah, why couldn't he be mine?
ありがとう、あまね。
私は何もしてないって。
What are you guys talking about?
内緒。女の子の秘密。それよりも早くお昼ご飯。
申し訳ない。あまねと話していて、玉ねぎはまだ。
Oh, that's fine. We can just do it together. After that, we get started on lunch in the kitchen. Kind of feels like something two newlyweds would do. Of course, that makes me feel a bit bashful. The sheer amount of joy I also feel easily overpowers that. That isn't to say I was unhappy with my life before this, or anything. But finding someone I love and spending my life with them is just fulfilling on a whole new level. This is the kind of happiness you don't find anywhere else. I put all of my heart into making lunch, treasuring that feeling.
天使創造リブート。
Kaguya's outfit. I wish. And this late again. This late already. I didn't even realize it's midnight. I wonder if Noah's asleep. Meanwhile, I'm still wide awake. We went shopping together and talking about our feelings and even kissed. I just can't stop thinking about today's events. I'm a little too giddy to sleep. Yeah, but like, why is the music of this, why is the music in the background titled Suspicion? And another word, I didn't really read the whole thing. Normally, I'd just crank out one and go to sleep. But I'm no longer able to do that. And I have to say, this is pure torture. Then again, if it weren't for the whole Diablo stuff, I wouldn't have met Noah. And I wouldn't have a girlfriend right now. I am happy with how things turned out. But come on, can my dick start working again? My erection may return at my erection may return at some point. Well, I'm not doomed. Maybe if my will surpasses the lingering will of Diablo. Might as well try, eh? No, I said I wouldn't be able to fix it. Just trying willy-nilly. Willy, get it? Never mind. I need to believe I can get it hard. Then I turn on my computer. I stand up, pull down my pants, and then... No, don't come in. What? Give me a minute. I pull my pants back up and make myself look as presentable as possible. All good. I just turn on the computer, so there's nothing inappropriate on the screen. I'm in the clear. Sorry about that. All good. So, what's up? It's pretty late. I would have thought you'd be asleep by now. Also, why are you in angel mode? Did, something happen? There are no innuendos here. Just pure implication. Well, it was an eventful day, so I still haven't quite come down from that high. I don't think I'll be falling asleep anytime soon. Huh? What do you mean? Noah. She closes her eyes, cheeks flushed, shoulders trembling slightly. I'm not stupid enough that I don't know what she wants. It's the same sensation I experienced earlier today in the park, yet it's still just as exhilarating. Maybe even more so. All my pent-up lust coming out, perhaps. No. Did he... Dexter, is this where the first H scene is? Oh, well, meant to be. Since this is the latest version. It's like it's really leading up to it, heavily implying that it's leading up to it. We part our lips, then kiss again. Seeing her darling face and feeling her hot breath brush against me, I'm unable to contain myself. I worry if I'm being too aggressive, but that thought only lasts for a second. I think the only desire I had is to feel more of those soft, warm lips. And then, her hot sighs become even more labored. At the same time, she digs her nails into my back. It doesn't quite hurt, but the stimulus helps me calm down a bit. Sorry, I got a little too into it.
いいんだ。息が苦しいのにもっとしてほしいと思ったから。もっと感じたい。唇だけじゃなく、もっと僕の全身で君を感じたいと思ってしまうんだ。どうしよう。僕はとんでもないハレンチ天使だったみたいだ。
There's nothing wrong with that. It happens to everyone when they fall in love. I'm the same way. I want to feel more of you.
なら感じて、もっといっぱい感じさせてあげる。唇だけじゃない。もっと全身で僕のことを感じてほしい。
Noah.
今朝僕が言ったことを覚えてるよね。
Oh.
そういうことではなくて、心から好きだと思う相手がいて、その人と子作りしたいとか、愛し合いたいとか、セクチュしたいとか、そういう気持ちで満ちることが重要なのかもしれないということだよ。リクは僕のことが好きなんだよね。
Nah, I mean, yeah. I love you from the bottom of my heart.
ありがとう。そう言ってもらえると僕も嬉しい。嬉しくて、嬉しすぎて、僕も好きな人のぬくもりを感じたい。だから中断した今朝の続きしない？もう遠慮とかしなくていいんだよ。だって僕たちは恋人なんだから。
Noah.
天使としてじゃない。僕は白雪ノアとして好きな人の力になりたい。
Then put those fucker wings away. What do you mean?
僕が好きな人のぬくもりを感じたいんだ。だからしよう。
They're not gonna your wings aren't gonna fit on the bed.
リクってば。
Huh? I wake up feeling something shaking my shoulder. The first thing I see is the ceiling of my room. Though there's something different.
おはよう。
It was all a dream. Oh, hey.
夜更かしでもした？
No, I definitely got enough sleep. I guess I just hate getting up so early.
そんな調子だと夏休みが終わった時に困るかもしれないよ。
You don't have to remind me. You always end up staying up. It just feels nice being... It just feels nice being up late, you know? Plus, I get to experience you waking me up. There's nothing better than waking up to the face of your beloved.
リク、それ甘える言い訳にしてるだけだよね。しかもその場合僕が起こすばっかりで、僕が幸せを享受することはできないじゃないか。
Fair enough. Sorry about that.
まあ甘えてくれるってことは一緒にいられるってことなんだけど。
Well, if you want to experience it, then just... stay asleep. Wait for Riku to wake you up.
僕としては二人で過ごせる時間を増やしたい。
Yeah, there's no point if we're not both satisfied. I get ready and head to the door. But then Noah speaks up from behind me.
忘れてた。
Huh? I turn around only to find her face right near mine, surprising me. I knew it.
おはよう、リク。
Yeah.
ここのところ夏休みなのに随分と早起きね。
I guess.
規則正しい生活をしてくれるのはありがたいんだけど。
Sure. Not like he was forced to wake up or anything.
何か悩み事があるとかそんなわけじゃないわよね。
No, I just figured Noah would get bored of both me and Amane woke up at noon every day.
そうならいいわ。
Do I look like I'm stressed out to you?
これまでの夏休みでは見なかった珍しい姿だからね。念のためよ、念のため。
Surely you'll see the connection as to why, right? This is the first summer break that he's not been a slob. It's also the first summer break that there is another girl in the house that isn't his sister. I can't put two and two together, but there might be a connection.
それじゃ私は行くから後のことはよろしくね。
It's just a coincidence. I know.
というかリク、ノアちゃんに甘えすぎじゃない？起こしてもらった上にご飯の準備までしてもらうだなんて。
Technically, she's supposed to be related to him. Yeah, that's the problem. When will, in the context of...
それくらいのこと自分でしたら？というか、いつもは自分でしてたじゃない。
In the context of the Angelic Chaos world, at what point do Noah and Riku tell his parents that, one, she isn't actually related, so it's okay that they're dating, and two, that they're dating? Because eventually they're gonna get married, right? I understand that we aren't going to see the full timeline of events that'll happen in their life, but like, you know, surely we'll see the explanation to his parents, right? Yeah, I guess.
いいんだ。僕がしたくてしてるだけだから。 どのみち自分の分を準備するんだから、ついでだ。
そうでも、あんまり甘やかしすぎないようにしないと、調子に乗って増長すると厄介だもの。
気をつける。
おっと、そろそろ行かないと電車に乗り遅れちゃう。
I wouldn't be surprised if they just let it slip. Noah or Riku just lets it slip that they're a lot closer than they appear in front of Yuzuki.
それじゃ行ってきます。
いってらっしゃい。
Have a nice day. We wave Mum goodbye, and as she leaves, like always, well, cousin marriage is legal in Japan. I'm guessing their story is that they're even more distantly related than cousins. I guess, yeah. Once we're alone, Noah gives me a sidelong glance.
甘やかしすぎないように。だって。
That's just her point of view. We're dating, so it's different.
都合が良すぎじゃないかな。
So you won't pamper me anymore?
それは、甘やかしちゃうかな。甘やかしちゃうけど、
How about this? I'll pamper you too.
楽しみにしてる。
She's so adorable. I feel my chest swell with love and affection.
ところで、
We're currently relaxing enough to finishing breakfast and washing the dishes. She sits next to me, touching my arm and looking up at me.
体調の方はどう？
Normal, I guess. I have a bit of a hard time getting up, but that's nothing out of the ordinary. And I've never caught a cold from being exposed to the AC for too long.
そうではなくて、君は僕とセックスをしただろ？
I mean, not really. I didn't think guys generally experience any physical after effects. Well, I don't think most guys have a fucking... I don't think most guys are the reincarnation of the Demon Lord, alright? How are you, though?
僕は、平気だよ。そりゃ最初はうずくというか、ズキズキ痛むこともあったけど。
So, it did hurt.
でもそれは、決して恨みじゃない。あの痛みは、僕にとって幸せの証だったんだ。だって、あの時のことが夢じゃないって教えてくれたから。痛みはあっても、同時に嬉しかった。君とのぬくもりをすぐに思い出すことができたから。
Noah.
だから、気に病むようなことはしてほしくない。あの日も含めて、僕は嘘を言ったりしてない。君と一緒で、君のぬくもりを感じられて、幸せだから。
Thanks. That makes me so happy to hear.
そうか。そう言ってもらえると、なんだかとっても嬉しいね。
We stare into each other's eyes, and then she slowly closes hers, asking me for a kiss. Noah. See, this is why they didn't have a background for this. Because they'll just fucking superimpose it onto any background where they're going to kiss. But like, you know... You really like kisses, huh?
なんてことを言うんだ
She doesn't appreciate being called out. Well, you always ask for them. Do you like them that much?
それはまあ、好きだけど、僕はやっぱりハレンチだ。ハレンチ天使で申し訳ない。
I wasn't trying to shame you. I'm glad you like kissing. I like it too. And I keep wanting more. So it's great that you like them as much as I do.
そっか。そういうことなら、僕も嬉しいよ。
So, one more, Noah.
じゃない
Huh? What? I thought you liked kissing.
そうじゃない。さっき言ったことは僕の本心だ。僕は好き。君が好きだ。君とのキスも好きだ。それにキス以外にも君のぬくもりを感じられるのも嫌いじゃない。
Where are you going with this? You just like it? Everything else you said you love.
だってそっちまで好きなんて言ったらハレンチすぎるだろ。それにそっちはまだ好きって言えるくらいまで経験してるわけじゃないから。
Fair enough. You've only done it once so far. And we've only done it once so far. And she apparently felt a bit of pain. I don't blame her for not having a definite answer just yet.
そうじゃなくて、僕が聞いているのは君の調子だ。それも体というよりも魔王に関する調子というか。
Hearing that name brings me back to reality.
君は肉体の主導権を握り、魔王が望まない射精まで行った。それに対して魔王からの反応はない？
Well, some sort of retaliation.
そうだ。どう？何か気になることは？
Well, I understand why she's worried. I defied Diablo's will, so it would make sense for there to be some kind of backlash. But I can't think of anything that would fit that. Well, I am thinking about you all day.
僕は真面目に聞いてるんだよ。
I know. I'm not trying to mess around. I'm pretty sure he had something else on his mind at the time. Yeah, the fact that he was able to get it off was probably pretty surprising to him at the time. But I don't really feel any different from normal. Or maybe I'm too preoccupied thinking about you to notice it. I can't rule that out. How do I seem to you? Is there anything inside me that's changed, like magical and whatnot?
魔王の気配に特に変化はない。いや、少し魔王の力が弱まった気がするような。いや、気のせいかな。
Does that mean the mana inside me is weakening too? Didn't we have this conversation before? You said if my mana weakened, my life force would deplete too.
このまま弱り続けると危険かもしれないけど。君の場合、魔王の力が大きすぎたからね。まだ影響というほどのものはないかもしれない。それに弱まった気がするって僕も断言できるわけではないんだ。
I see.
とはいえ、甘く考えて 何か影響が出てしまうのは良くないし、
Why don't we get a second opinion?
私には魔王の気配は変わらないと思いますが。
そうか。僕の気のせいだったのかな。
可能性としては、あなたが感じた時には弱まっていたのかもしれないけれど、そもそも魔王の力が弱まる原因について何かあったということ？
No, I couldn't think of anything that would diminish his powers.
それはなんというか、まあ、
何かあったのは間違いなさそうですね。
No, nothing happened.
この様子だと以前のような襲撃があったわけではなさそうだけど。
Oh, he was attacked all right. Just not in that way, you know?
一応改めて確認しておくわね。それは私たちも把握しておいた方がいいようなこと？
No.
それは、念のため報告だけはしておいた方がいいような。でも
とりあえず心配する必要はないのかしら？そのように思いますが。
I'll go ahead and tell them. We managed to fix one of my problems.
なるほど。勃起ができて射精も行えたと。おめでとうございます。
What? Shut the fuck up. Thanks.
こういう場合、こっちの世界では赤いご飯を炊くのでしたか？用意しましょうか？
No, please.
それは女の子の場合でしょ？男の子で赤いご飯は変よ。普通に考えるなら白いご飯を炊くべきでしょうけど。
Ah, get it? First of all, ew.
バックログ画面だ。
Why is it red rice for women?
それって普通のご飯を炊くってこと？それともお豆腐でも混ぜて炊くのかしら？
Stop. I'm begging you. That's ancient history. People only do that as a joke nowadays.
そうなのですか。わかりました。とにかく二人は恋人になった。そしてリクは勃起の機能を取り戻したということね。
Probably. I don't think so. You've got everything right. Yes.
それに対して魔王が何かしらの反応を示した可能性も確かに無視はできませんね。改めて確認してもやっぱり気配は変わってないと思うわ。
そうか。
でもあなたの気のせいと断じるのは早いかもしれない。
What do you mean?
今は元に戻っただけで一時的に弱まっていた可能性もあるという話よ。
Oh, yeah, that sounds possible. But if it's back to normal now, doesn't that mean I'm fine?
どうかしら。今回は戻った。でも今後もずっと同じかどうかはわからないでしょ。まずはリクの身に何が起きているのかを理解するのが重要だと思うわ。
Ah, okay. Does that mean Noah and Riku have to experiment In front of Kaguya? Never mind.
そうだね。その意見には僕も賛成だ。ただ、どうやって把握すればいいか。それが問題だ。
それはやっぱり同じことをしてみるのがいいのではありませんか？
Hang on. I was joking. What do you mean?
それが一番でしょうね。
同じことって。
ですから勃起ですよね。あと射精よね。悪ふざけで言ってるわけではないわよ。そうですね。何が起きているのか正しく知るためには必要なことだと思います。
それは分かっているんだけど。
もちろんあなたの懸念もわかるわ。良くない影響を与えているとしたら繰り返すのが危険ということね。
Listen, as much as I would appreciate if it turned if this turned into a foursome, I don't think that's gonna happen. So I'm not looking forward to it.
でも何が起きているか把握せず気になることを放置するのも危険があると思うわ。
確かにその通りだ。
気配が弱まった状況を確認できていれば違った提案もできたかもしれないけど。
This isn't Harem Kingdom. Well, it could be. You've already got one half of the title in the game.
現状ですと同じことを試みる以外の方法は思いつきません。
そうか。
Well, at least I'm good for now, right?
ええ、私にはそう見えるわ。はい、私も姫様と同じ意見です。
Like, Kaguya's route could easily include Orie in the H scenes. I guess. That brings me some peace of mind at least.
ありがとう。
Sorry for coming to you for this.
気にしないでいいわよ。私たちがこっちに来た目的に関わることなんだから。むしろ変な遠慮されて変化があっても把握できないことの方が困るもの。だから何かあったら連絡して。どんな些細なことでも構わないわ。
Alright.
申し訳ない。無駄足を踏ませてしまったね。
It's fine. Better to ask them than do nothing about it. Great, VN, but only if you're a fan of Smee VN's protagonist personality. It's the same for every VN. Yeah. I guess. I haven't played any of Smee VN's though. I don't think it was a waste of time one bit.
僕はちょっと不安になりすぎてたのかもしれない。
Well, I appreciate that you care so much.
それで、どうしよう。さっきかぐやが言ってたこと。
Well, I'm glad that they aren't doing it in front of her, I think. I guess. Oh, the whole try repeating what we did thing?
正直、いろんな可能性があると思うんだ。その中には当然、悪い可能性も含まれる。それを考えると。
Well, yeah, I know you're worried. I know you're really worried. But we can't just ignore what Kaguya said. If we can figure out what's going on with me, I think we should. And I'd say it's just as likely, if not more that nothing bad will happen. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. We need to make sure everything's okay before... everything's okay, because honestly, I'm not sure I can hold myself back for too long.
我慢って
I love you.
あ、うん。ありがとう。嬉しいけど、急に何を
Well, I just want to show my affection for you more. I want to touch you more, hug you, kiss you, and have sex too.
そういうのはお笑いの場で言うことじゃないと思うんだけど
I was about to bring that up, but thanks, Noah. I'm worried about my well-being too, of course. But I don't think I should live in fear just because of that. Especially not when we don't know what's going on. Being more intimate might lead to positive results, for all we know.
起こりうることを正しく把握すること、少なくとも可能性をある程度絞っておくのは重要だと思う。でも、
I know. I'm just trying to put a positive spin on it. I'm trying to put a positive spin on it. And don't pay it much mind. Like I said before, I want to show my affection, and I don't think I could hold back with desire. So, how about we go on a date?
デート。
Leaving the whole magic thing aside, I just want to go on one. I want to spend time together as boyfriend and girlfriend.
僕も、イチャイチャしたい。デートしたい。デートする。
All right. It sounds like a plan. After agreeing on that, we head home. I wouldn't have minded doing our date right then, but I most definitely was not ready. Were you ready when you asked her out? When you confessed to her? What do you mean? I didn't even know where we'd go or what we'd do. I'd be agonizing over it endlessly. I should set up a plan in advance. Fucking Christ. This is going to be our first official date. I can't guarantee it'll be perfect, but I want there to be as few mistakes as possible. But still, what do I do? Oh wow, it's this late already. I still haven't come up with any ideas. Maybe I need some help. Hey.
こんばん
After sending the message, she responds immediately. Are girls glued to their phones 24/7 or what? No, it's only... No, it's only Kurumi. I usually only check mine every few hours.
どうかした
Need some advice. Do you know any good places that like a cafe we want, like that cafe we went to last time?
私に教えられるお店なら。何のお店
Oh, I didn't get that far. Somewhere with good food and good vibes?
ざっくり。もうちょっと取っかかりが欲しいな。ちなみに甘いものだと前に一緒に行ったステラが一押し。
I'm sure they don't have another cafe that's named after something in another VN or anything
あそこはダメだった
of theirs. It was really good, but I want to try someplace new.
何か事情がおありで
Well, no reason to hide it from here, I guess. No reason to hide it from here. I mean, it works, I guess. But admitting it is a little embarrassing. I'm the one coming to her for advice, though, so I'd feel bad lying to her.
地雷本だ
Oh, sorry. Was just thinking about some things. I'm actually looking for a good place to go on a date.
デート彼女いたんだ
Well, just the other day. I'm dating Noah. And guess what? The first day they started officially going out, they already fucked.
おめでと
Thanks.
うああ、そういうことね。完全に把握した。デートだから、今までに行ってない場所を探してるんだね。
Yeah.
そっか。なるほど。うんうん。でも、絶対に新しい場所じゃなくてもいいんじゃない？これまでに行ったことがある場所でも、関係が変われば、見え方も違ってくるものだと思うよ。
You have opened my eyes. Please make me your disciple.
絶対やだ。お断りします。むしろ師匠は谷風くんでしょ？私恋人いないし。
You don't have one yet. Not in this route, but soon. You'll be the last person, though. That's the problem.
でも新しいお店に行きたいってのもわかるから、デートに使えそうなお店ピックアップして後で送るよ。
I appreciate it.
何をするのかも重要だと思うよ。デートならいらぬおせっかいかもしれないけど。
All good. Still planning it out. Planning it all out.
独り身には羨ましい悩みだぜ。せいぜい幸せになりやがれ。
Kiddo. Don't call him kiddo. Thanks. What do I do? What I do, it makes sense. And that's what dates are all about. It's important to go to a nice place, sure, but it's also important how you spend your time. Where would I go? Where would I want to go on a date with a girl? The movie theater? Maybe a zoo or an aquarium? Or are those too childish? This is tough. But Kohibari's right. Kohibari's right. It doesn't necessarily need to be a new place. Which means which means the artist can reuse assets. It doesn't have to be a new place, because then that means you need to draw another background. Exactly. I go downstairs to get some tea. There I find Mom having just gotten back from work making dinner.
すぐに用意するから、ちょっと待ってて。
You're fine. I just came to get something to drink. I pour myself a glass of tea and chug it. Oh, right. I probably won't need lunch for tomorrow. Neither will Noah.
あら、珍しい。お出かけ？あまねは？
She's not coming with us tomorrow.
そうなの。二人でね。
Well, this is one way to get across that they're dating. What?
別に何もないわよ。とにかく明日は夕食なしでいいのね。
Yeah, probably. I'll let you know.
わかった。ならせっかくだし外食にでも行こうかしら。焼肉久しく食べてないし、お父さんにいいお店でもおねだりして。
Poor Amane.
あまねを味方に引き込めばすぐにうなずくでしょう。あの人なら。
Yeah, he can't say no to her. Actually, won't he be at work?
最近は比較的マシみたいよ。あと天音が一緒ならそっちもなんとかするでしょう。とりあえずお父さんに相談してみようっと。
Well, good luck. Are you not going to ask Amani if she's doing anything first, though?
あの子はどうせ部屋にこもってゲームしてるに決まってるわよ。
That sounds about right.
ひとまず私たちも外食するつもりってことで、明日もし突然予定が変わることがあってもどこかで済ませるようにしておいてね。
Gotcha. Yakiniku. That sounds really good. But I'd never pass on my date with Noah for that. You can just have it for dinner. What do you mean?
天使創造リブート。
I wake up before my phone alarms go. My phone's alarm goes off. Unable to go back to sleep, I get out of bed. Honestly, I'm too excited to go back to sleep. I'm not usually one to lose sleep before school trips and festivals and all that stuff. In a sense, this is much more monumentous. This is a much more momentous moment. Monumentous that it's my first date ever. There's no way I can keep my cool. I better get up. It'd be a disaster if I accidentally overslept, as unlikely as it sounds. I don't want any regrets. I need to make this day the best day possible. Then I hear a knock on my door. It's so faint that I doubt myself for a moment. But as I stare at the doorknob turns suddenly, and then the door opens.
お邪魔します。
Oh, hey,
あ、起きていたんだね。
you came to wake me up? Thanks. Yeah, when he says he woke up before his alarm, he wasn't talking about the one on his phone. He was talking about Noah. She must not have knocked too hard on the off chance that I was still asleep.
それよりも、リク？
ん？
今日はデートでいいんだよね。
Of course. That's the plan. Are you okay? We don't have to go if you feel bad.
してない。そんなことは全くないよ。
Alright, then the date's still happening. Yeah, I need a CG. Are you sure you didn't forget anything?
問題ないよ。
I ask her while checking my own bag. It has everything I need, so I'm good to go. All the housework I was in charge of is done already, so we're ready to head out. Are you ready?
そうだ。一緒に出る？
Why wouldn't you? You have something you need to do first?
用事はないよ。でもほら、デートは待ち合わせとかするものじゃないの？
Okay, yeah. Maybe normally, but this isn't normal. I guess. I imagine most people aren't already living with their significant other when they start going out. Do you want to leave the house at different times so we can meet somewhere? It's like if you start dating your roommate. I don't think you're gonna have to do the same thing as a regular couple.
いや、でも、あんまり離れるのは良くないよね。
Noah is basically their roommate. Even if she made Fumika made his mom and dad think that she's a distant relative, you know, she's still meant to be technically a roommate. True. Well, I doubt anything will happen. But it'd be bad if Diablo's powers flared up while Noah was away.
待ち合わせなら別の機会もあるだろうし。今は好きな人とできるだけ長い間一緒にいたい。だからさっきの言葉は気にしないでほしい。
Alright, let's get this date started. I extend my hand, and she takes it, intertwining her fingers with mine.
デートしよう。
We proceed to the perfect place to spend a hot summer day. Ah, we're going back to the beach. Man, it's so nice out. I wait for Noah to arrive as the hot sun beats down on me. After a great deal of thinking, I decided upon the beach. Even if we're a couple now, I imagine we'll have fewer chances to go to the beach as time goes on. Given we bought swimsuits, we might as well use them as much as we can. And honestly, I really want to see her in a swimsuit again. I thought long and hard. Get it? Never mind. After what Kohibari said, but I can't think of anything better. It should be a bit different. It should be a bit of a different experience now that it's just the two of us. Also, doing this is a lot more reassuring for me than going someplace unfamiliar for our date. I've heard of dates that fail because of overcrowded schedules and stress. What a message to start. If I can't get a job interview soon, I'm gonna sell my body on Facebook Marketplace. There's Chisaki and Nanami from Riddle Joker. Hello Jordan, hello Bite. That sounds like an unfortunate situation. Have things gotten that much worse since last time? I mean, they have. Oh god. My life is so shit. Fill me in, you know? How well, no, maybe not how have things been. What has happened since last time? Even McDonald's declined my application. Oh, don't worry. They declined mine as well. Apparently, you know, I'm not qualified enough. I mean, I say that. You're also cooked. Well, why do you think I'm a VTuber? But, I mean, when I applied, I got declined. I didn't do it recently. Is, you know, more like 2019. So, yeah. Probably had a better chance then. I should for real be a VTuber. You must make so much. I mean, if you become successful enough, you can. But that's if you're good at it. Sure, let's go with that. There's an aspect of luck. There's an aspect of skill. At the end of the day, the best way you can approach it is if you can become successful, it's good. But if you can't, don't worry too much about it. Alright? But what has been happening? How has life gotten worse for you? Pretty much since last I've lived in this shit place with shit people, and we were supposed to move out, but without my knowledge they signed another year's lease. Oh. Yikes. Now that I turned 18, I'm trying to get a job and move. Interesting. Also, happy birthday? Yeah, let's go with that. I've failed 5 interviews. Huh. The problem is... The problem is, because of the situation you're in, I Even my teachers told me I should try to get my GED. Can you? Do you have the funds to? I can. I see. Here's the thing. The problem is that you can't really be like, you just gotta keep trying, right? You just gotta keep trying, getting interviews, especially if you're in a situation that's slowly getting worse and worse and worse, and then every time you fail a job interview, it just, you know, gets your hopes down even more and more. Something like that. But yeah, it's a shame. That's all I could say. Walmart and McDonald's. Yeah. They literally got the lowest standards. Yeah. And I can imagine you don't have many connections. Right? You know, maybe your friend is working somewhere and they, maybe the military. Sucks, but that is an option. But you know, maybe you've got a friend that is working somewhere and it, you could try to get a job through him or them. That's kind of my thought process. Unless all your friends are working at university degree jobs that require you to get a degree. But, I mean, you're 18. So, unless your friends are significantly, well, not significantly, like a few years older. If I get declined from the military, I'm gonna take my entire bottle of... Okay. What do you mean laced Fred Flintstone gummies? What did you lace them with? What did you don't mind that. Did you fucking mix them with Adderall? Just know life's great. Okay, that's not... Well... Listen. Now that you're 18, you can actually watch the streams. Even though I should have banned you ages ago. But, you know, now there's no point. Now there's no point. Because you're 18 now. But... yeah. Not much advice I could give. Even if I was experienced in something other than nothing. So, yeah. Military should probably be like your last worst case scenario, right? The final thing you should think about doing before you know, anything else. And I'm not saying that because, you know, you might go to war or whatever, right? I'm not saying military is the worst case scenario because of that reason. I'd recommend getting your GED, even if you decide to join military. Yeah. Probably. If you can, probably go for it. Other than that, and get my GED in the military. That would also work. But you've got a job. What do you recommend? You've got a real job. I'm so pissed off. I'd be so pissed if I joined the military and out of every job they send me to the Middle East. Listen, you probably won't have to worry about that for another 3 years. Alright. Maybe it'd be a bigger worry in around 2029. And because I don't have the political the politics sensitive issues tag on the stream at the moment, I'm not gonna say why I'm saying that. But it's probably safe to assume that America is probably not going to war with the Middle East for another 3 years. 3 to 4 years, around there. So, you know. I've heard of dates that failed because of overcrowded schedules and stress. I already read that. We could have more than enough fun just hanging out at the beach.
お待たせ。
Oh, you're fine. I wasn't waiting very long. Damn. I guess these sprites don't have feet. They didn't pan down all the way. She's wearing the exact same swimsuit as last time. Yeah? Oh shit. What do you mean? When we do, I'ma just do friendly fire, or at least it won't be a war that we start. I hope you're not on my squad. Here's the thing. Brave statements only here on this channel, but war is bad. Where's my Nobel Peace Prize? I mean, out of every country, America is probably on the safer side in terms of, you know, if you're gonna go to war. All right, we're not gonna have a modern warfare situation. We're not gonna have a MW2 situation where Russia invades America, right? That's not gonna happen. You know, they may have a Putin, but they don't have a Makarov. I almost blanked on his name. I almost said Zakhaev, but that was Modern Warfare 1. It's not like she bought a new one to surprise me. It's the same cute blue swimsuit. It complements her modest figure very well. But now, there's something sexy about her. Is that because she's my girlfriend? Her skin looks so fair and supple. Her delicate shoulders, small hands, beautiful navel, and those slender legs. What? Okay. She looks exactly the same as she did during our last trip here. I'm sweating, and it's not because of the intense sunlight.
何？どうかした？ まじまじと見たりして。
I need to build my bunker before that happens. You don't... Well, you might want to build a bunker for other reasons. Not Russia. Naval, though. Naval. I said it wrong. You're just too adorable.
バカ。
I mean it.
なんだか目がいやらしい。ハレンチだ。ハレンチな視線だ。
You know, maybe North Korea. You know? That... I was gonna say China, but... that... They're focused on expansion while their domestic market collapses slowly. And the Middle East has other issues, but, you know, that we're trying to set... I mean, where? They're trying to settle things with America. At least. I'd also had to join the military because after I serve, I'm counted as a reserve, which means once the active personnel dies, they call me when they start a draft. Yeah. That's the thing. Even if there's not a... Even if there isn't a conscription, if you join the military, you're part of it for life, essentially. So, you know, while the benefits may be good, the, worry that you'll go to war and will have to serve in that war before... And here's the thing, right? Once the war starts being drone combat instead of boots on the ground, that's when it stops being that big of a worry, right? I'm gonna sign you up for the military and take the benefits. Here's the problem. I would fail. Because, I would... I'm too big. That's all. That's, you know... I'm queso level. Even though I can't use the same fat jokes because you don't actually know what I look like. Well... Don't worry about it. You're just really attractive. I love you, Noah.
ありがとう。
Out of nowhere, too. Okay, so... If the redhead and the blonde chick are Chiaki and Noah from Riddle Joker, and I'm not saying... Maybe not if, they are. What about the green-haired girl in the hat and the blue-haired girl on the left? You could have used... You could be used to scam Russians. True.
なんだかごまかされている気がする。
No, I'd never. Coming to the beach was my idea, but I do want to have a proper date.
そうだった。今日はデートなんだ。
Let's have fun together today. Generic NPCs, of course. First, why don't we... What about a walk?
手をつないで。
Don't worry. There won't be generic NPCs forever. They'll probably use those designs in another VN, another Ubisoft game. Of course.
なら、行く。
We held hands the whole way here. At least until it was time to get changed into our swimsuits. Yeah, it'd be weird if you kept holding hands while you were changing. But it still felt a little sad for some reason. The warmth of Noah's hand fills my heart. Despite the sun being so harsh, her warmth feels special and enduring. It's like nothing else. I want to kiss you right now.
突然何を言っているんだ君は。
Damn, Riku. What? You don't want to? Walking on the beach, holding hands with my girlfriend. It's like a scene out of a rom-com flick. Hence why I want to kiss.
君の場合、ムードや雰囲気関係なくキスのことを考えていそうだけど。
Can't deny that.
アレンジだ。
You don't think about kissing? You're kissing me?
それは考える。
He's just a guy. He's just thinking the same way every guy would think around his girlfriend. He's just expressing it a lot more than normal.
好きな人のぬくもりをもっと感じたいって考えちゃう。
Apparently, all of his shame was thrown out the window as soon as Noah accepted his confession.
でもこんな場所でキスだなんてダメだ。ハレンチすぎるぞ。周囲には小さなお子様だっているんだから。
Okay, you're not gonna have sex on the beach. It's just kissy. What do you mean? Kids kiss their parents all the time.
自重は必要だ。
Yeah, I guess so. The beach is crowded, and I spy plenty of kids running around. They're not in the CG, so that they're not in the background, so it doesn't count. I don't think people would appreciate us kissing here, at least. I mean, look, I understand that there's a difference between a parent and a kid, and and a boyfriend and girlfriend, but you know, just don't go too far with it. Just, you know, a light peck, a light smooch, not full tongue, you know. Even I have enough common sense to realize that. We managed to enjoy ourselves just fine. We walk along the shore, then build stuff with sand like little kids. We join a group of kids making sandcastles and help them make a really big one. I was a little worried we might get bored before coming here, but that worry seems to have been unfounded. It's not like we're talking all the time. There are moments of silence, but it never feels awkward. I'm happy enough just being with my girlfriend and spending time with her. But even so, it does get a bit exhausting playing under the sun all day. We leave the coast to take a break. We get some ice cream at the beachside cabana and go to a quiet spot to relax.
おいしい。
Okay, well, I was hoping for a CG, but like an actual one, not an SD CG. You sure you didn't want shaved ice?
かき氷は以前にも食べたからね。それに、おいしい。これだけおいしいんだ。文句なんてないよ。
See, no, the reason why she didn't get shaved ice is because she's already experienced peak. She's already experienced peak at Cafe Stella, and there isn't any other shaved ice that would satisfy her as much. Glad you like it.
満足してるよ。涼むには冷たいかき氷の方が合ってると思うけど、ソフトクリームは甘くて美味しい。この濃厚なミルクの味が、
Hang on a minute, she didn't say ice cream.
ソフトクリームは甘くて美味しい。この濃厚なミルクの味が、
She said soft cream. So they're not having ice cream, they're having soft serve. Right? She licks the ice cream like a cute kitten. And that part about the rich taste of milk was a little arousing mentally. Okay, you're a bit... Like I said, all shame was thrown out the window the moment she accepted his confession.
僕は結構好きだよ。このミルクの味が。
That's definitely soft serve from the shape. Yeah. I'm surprised it isn't melting.
何？どうかした？
Nothing. If I keep looking at her, I feel like I'm going to remember the night we spent together. Yeah, it was like 2 nights ago. What are you talking about? The way she looked when she gave me a... The way she looked when she gave me a blowjob. How she looked like cock in them. Why? 9-9 could never, you know. 9-9 could never include never include this raunchy ass dialogue in their all ages version. How she licked my cock at the pleasure of her making me come. Jesus Christ. I feel like I might even pop a stiffy, which would be really bad considering where we are. I focus my attention on the ice cream in order to distract myself.
リク？どうしたの？
It's nothing. I promise. Don't worry about it.
何か体に異変が起きたわけじゃないの？
Oh, no. I'm fine.
ならいいんだけど。
No, but it certainly can be far worse than this in the Nolan All Ages version, especially when it's Sora. Oh my god. Sora's scenes in the 18 plus version were so fucking hot. Alright, they were pretty hot.
ちなみに、かき氷みたいに高級なソフトクリームもあるの？
But definitely would not be allowed in the all ages version. There are fancier kinds of ice cream, sure. For soft serve, the flavor can change a lot depending on where you get it.
へえ、そうなのか。それは興味深いね。バックログ画面だ。
He finally called it what it is. He called it soft serve. Finally. Took them long enough. Here's the thing. I can understand why they would change it to ice cream, but at the same time, everyone's been to Macca's, alright? Everyone knows what a soft serve ice cream is. There's a reason why soft serve is technically different from an ice cream.
リク、顔にクリームがついてるよ。
Laughed my ass off at the paper bag scene. Out of the Sora hate scenes, it was probably the second hottest. The first one was the last hate scene. Huh?
そっちじゃないよ、もう。ちょっとかがんで。
Okay.
あと、目を閉じて。
What? Why?
いいから、早く閉じる。
If you say so. I do as she asks and close my eyes. Okay. It was like a 50-50 chance between if it was only the CG of him closing his eyes or if they were actually going to black the screen. I vaguely hear her breathing becoming more marked. Is she stretching? Did she pull a muscle or something? Maybe her knees hurt from all the walking we did. But as I wonder, something touches my cheek. Something warm and slightly wet. It also feels soft. Is she licking my cheek?
Yeah.
The Sora bad ending hate scene is so sad too. Yeah. But that's the thing. I literally mentioned that they show... I mentioned that they show Sora disappearing. But if you don't play through if you don't get the bad ending in Sora's route, then Hageru wouldn't have seen her disappear. I mean, he didn't see her disappear before, but it's very confusing because we see her disappear at the start, but that doesn't change. But us preventing her from disappearing, right? Us, the player, preventing her from disappearing doesn't create another branch in the second game from us remembering her disappearing at the start. Whatever. Very confusing, and that's definitely the reason why you're given the option to what am I saying? The reason she disappears at the start is because you aren't forced to see her disappear in her route. In episode 2, right? You can choose to see her disappear in the bad end. She's totally licking me. I can't believe she'd do this in public.
目を開けてはダメだよ。まだ汚れてるところがあるから。
Okay. But are you sure I should keep my eyes closed for... This time, I feel something soft on my lips. A warm, comforting sensation spreads across me.
Hi. 綺麗になった。もう目を開けてもいいよ。
There she is, in front of me. Her face seems slightly flushed, and I don't think that's my imagination. No, did you just...
今のがどうかした？汚れているところを綺麗にしただけだけど。
Right, of course. Yeah, but how? You licked me, didn't you? And then you kissed me.
こんな人目のある場所で、そんなハレンチなことをするわけないよ。
Yeah, definitely not. But it definitely felt like you...
感触なんて人それぞれだからね。勘違いだよ。
Yeah. That excuse doesn't really work when he could feel it.
それとも、何か証拠があるとでも言うのかな？
No, I couldn't see anything.
そう。リクは目を閉じていた。そして周囲に目撃者もいない。つまり、僕がハレンチな真似をしたという証拠は何もない。
Are his ears not proof enough? The text... Let's consult the logs, shall we? Let's see. Let's consult the logs. Kiss, smack, smooch. I don't know. That seems pretty definitive to me.
すべては君の想像、妄想に過ぎない。むしろ、すぐにそんなことを考えてしまうリクの方こそハレンチというわけだよ。さっきキスの話をしたこともあって、そんな風に考えてしまったんじゃないかな。きっとそうだよ。うんうん。
By that definition, he can bang Noah on the beach as long as she closes her eyes. As long as they go to a secluded location and she closes her eyes, yes. You could use the same logic, and that would be a hot H scene. Never mind. So I just imagined all of it.
そうだよ。
Let me make sure. Ah, they changed the CG slightly. They took off his shirt. Secluded location because sound doesn't travel in VNs? Definitely not. If a couple is having sex on the beach in a VN, and regardless of how many people are around them, nobody is looking, did it really happen? You did use your lips.
なんて確認の方法をしてるんだ。
Hey, you kissed me a second ago too.
それは、だって、海に来てすぐの時に か言うから、僕もしたくなっちゃったんじゃないか。どうしよう。僕はもう本当にとんでもないハレンチ天使になってしまった。
And I love you for that.
バカ。でも僕もそんな君が大好きだ。
Noah, we kiss again. It does feel like we're kissing all the time lately. But I never get tired of it. I actually want to kiss her kiss her more the more we do it. Does she feel the same way? Even if she seems a little embarrassed, I see no signs that she's against this. For a while after, we exchange our warmth in the shade. The date is a success. The date is I can't say the words. The date is a success, and we're having a good time. But some moments of silence ensue while we're sitting side by side, but it never feels awkward.
少しは涼しくなってきたかな。
Still feels insanely hot to me.
これからどうしよう。遅くなりすぎないうちに帰る？
Nah, we can stay here a little while longer. I want to spend some more time together, and it's not like we're gonna have dinner at home anyway.
あ、そうだったね。
We could grab something to eat at the cabana and head back after. Also, once sunset comes, there's something I want to do, actually.
日が沈んでから僕と一緒に。日が沈んでから？
Okay, well, I did say that a beach hate scene would be hot. I'm not expecting it to actually happen. Wait, I'm not talking about sex.
そうなのか？本当に？
But it is on the table. Yeah, it's something not obscene. It's just a little summer tradition. I want to show you, honest.
夏の風物詩。それって青か？
No, that was my joke. No. After quelling her growing suspicions, we go get dinner before it gets too dark. The beach is open to the public until 8 p.m, so we don't have much time to fool around once the sun's down. The summer tradition I spoke of. It's not sex on the beach, of course, but rather... Here, this side's the tip. She's holding the lit sparkler in her hand as we stand in the shallow water. I've been to the beach a lot of times, and I have never done this. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I've been to the beach at night, I should clarify, a lot of times. Her face lights up with joy as she looks down at it.
これが花火か。
Be careful, don't want to burn yourself.
いくら僕でもそれくらいのことは分かっているよ。
Alright then.
ちなみにこれは飛んでいったり爆発とかしたりしない？
No, it's not that kind of firework. It's not a firework either. You'll be fine just holding it like that.
そっか、分かった。花火って綺麗だね。見てるだけでも、楽しいよ。
I think you're pretty personally.
いくら好きな人からの言葉でも、それはあんまり嬉しくないかな。
Why not?
だって冗談を言ってるようにしか聞こえないよ。
I didn't make your hearts give a beat.
いくら僕でも今の言葉にはドキッとできないね。むしろ面白い。
Damn.
それよりも、こうして花火を準備してくれてたことの方が嬉しいかもね。ありがとう。今日のデート楽しかったよ。この花火も含めて。
I had a good time too. I'm glad we came here and got to enjoy these fireworks together.
でもリクはこれまでにも花火をしてるんだよね。
Well, no. But it's been years since I'd last did.
毎年やったりしないの？
Well, it probably was when I was younger, but I don't leave the house much these days. Fireworks are a little noisy to be doing it in front of the house, and don't want to bother the neighbors, you know.
それはそうだね。
Also, stop calling them fireworks, they're sparklers. But they're really fun. And you're with me today. Which makes them doubly fun. I've never lit fireworks at a beach either, even for the 4th of July. Yeah, I mean, I've never lit fireworks, but I've lit sparklers on a cake. I've only done it on the beach once, and it's so long ago that I don't remember the situation.
じゃあ、今日はこれまでやってなかった分、いっぱい楽しもう。
They'd look better if you turn them a little like this.
綺麗だけど危ないよ。危ないってば。そんなことするなら僕だって。ほらほら。
Oh, you're gonna get it now. We keep playing around with each other. However, my nose then picks up on a particular smell. I see Noah being illuminated by the bright sparks. She looks like a beacon surrounded by a sea of darkness. And the smile on her face, it looks attractive in a way that it never has to, it looks attractive in a way that it never has to me before. I wish this bliss could last forever. And not a second after that thought crosses my mind.
ずっとこんな時間が続くといいね。
I suppose doing it at the beach is smart enough. Is smart though, plenty of water to put out fires. True. She echoes my thoughts so perfectly that I almost wonder if she can read my mind. She can read minds.
ありがとう、リク。君のおかげで僕はいろんな新しい経験ができた。君がいてくれたから、これまでに経験したことのないような幸せな気持ちを知ることができた。だから、ありがとう。
Hearing her say that makes something shift inside of me. Who says it has to stop?
Huh?
Let's keep the good times coming. Who cares what anyone else says? We'll make it last forever if we want. So let's do it. Let's keep making fun memories together. I mean, technically they could make it last forever, considering they introduced the concept of reincarnation into the series. And, well, while Riku didn't remember that he was the reincarnation of Diablo, Noah certainly remembered that she was the reincarnation of the Valkyrie, so like, if Riku becomes an angel, doesn't that mean he'll probably remember this? I'm just spitballing here, but technically they could make it last forever, if Riku retains the memories, is the thing.
そうだね。二人で一緒に幸せになろうね。
We finished the sparklers and clean up before heading home. He finally called it sparklers. They're not fucking fireworks, bro. You can light them, but they're not going to go off. They're not going to shoot into the air. Naturally, we hold hands on the way back. Being able to directly feel the warmth of my beloved is a joy greater than any else. I immerse myself in that bliss the whole way home.
ただいま。
Oh, all the lights are off.
まだ帰ってないみたいだね。
How far did they go? I remember Mum mentioning yakiniku. Given the fact that there aren't many great yakiniku places nearby, And the fact that Dad treasures the time he gets to spend with Amane, he probably took them to a fancy place. A fancy yakiniku place? I don't think those two mix. I don't think those two match. I still feel like they should be back by now, though. Oh, I got a message. So apparently they went to karaoke after eating.
カラオケって歌を歌うんだっけ？
Yeah, Mum really likes singing. She doesn't let go of the mic when she gets a hold of it. Sometimes it'll go on for hours.
そうなのか。意外だね。家ではそんな素振り全然見ないのに。
Surely this won't lead into a hate scene, right? They'll probably be out for another few hours at the very least.
そっか。ふむ。
It'll probably be another few hours and a few hours till they're back at least.
なんで繰り返す？
No reason. Well, that means we have the house to ourselves. She takes a breath and looks down. I approach her, making my desires plainly obvious. One step at a time. But she doesn't back up. She lets me hold her. Noah.
あ、でも、待って。汗いっぱいかいたから、着替えとか。
No. That's the best part. That's fine. I don't care about that. I love everything about you. I want to know all there is to know about you. I want you to show me.
わかった。いいよ。やっぱり君はハレンチだ。ハレンチすぎる。こんなことをさせるだなんて。
Well, you're the one who said yes when I asked.
言ったけど、それは確かに言ったけど。
She folds her clothes and cleans herself up before finally taking time to relax. Hey!
まだベトベトしてる気がする。
Really? This is how they skirt around the all ages version. They just cut off. They just cut it off. You couldn't have just changed the sprite so that it was just her regular clothes, right? You couldn't have just changed the sprite so that it was her sleepwear. Want to take a bath then? Actually, we could take one together.
ハレンチな顔してる。
Like, I know it's possible. 99 does it. And you two are on the same engine, so there's no excuse.
またいやらしいことするつもりだ。
Do not.
今日はもうダメだよ。父君や母君がそろそろ帰ってきてもおかしくないんだから。
Actually, she's been watching the entire time. True. We don't want to push our luck any further. Alright. But you can go and take a bath if you want. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
なら、お言葉に甘えさせてもらおうかな。ありがとう。
No problem. She goes to the dressing room. But as soon as she leaves the room, she comes right back.
あと、今日のデート、楽しかったよ。そっちもありがとう。
She's fucking floating above the text box, bro. Thanks for spending the day with me. There's a lot of CGs in this fucking stream, isn't there? Isn't there?
またしてしまった。
I suppose I'm supposed to be an angel, yet I'm doing obscene things non-stop now.
嫌じゃないから余計に困る。
What do I do? I'm on the road to becoming the most obscene angel ever. Like you weren't already. Actually, I think I might have reached that point already. You didn't need to have... You already reached that point before the first hate scene.
なってしまっているのに、それもまた嫌じゃない。
When I say first hate scene, I'm not referring to the first time they had sex. I'm referring to the first time Riku showed Noah his peanuts.
好き、大好きだ。どうしようもないくらいに彼が好きで、とんでもないくらいの幸せを感じてる。
It was so embarrassing today, though. Raising my butt like that was rough, and keeping the position too. But why am I the one voicing this? But his warmth feels so good. It makes me feel safe. I want to feel it more.
何考えてるんだろう、何考えてるんだろう。
My mind is full of dirty thoughts these days. Like it wasn't the first day you started reading doujins. I can't even relax while taking a bath. But
頭の中にこびりついちゃうよ。だってあんな感覚他にはないから。今も僕の中にはあのぬくもりが残ってるような気がする。
well, if this is like Riddle Joker, and you were given the option to do it inside her, it probably would be. So, you know...
幸せだ。誰かを好きになるって、誰かに好きになってもらえるのって、こんなにも幸せなことだったんだ。何言ってるんだろう、何言ってるんだろう。
This is so embarrassing to think about. But it's still the truth.
好き、好きだよ。
I keep mulling over those words. Every time I think about it, I can see his face. That's enough to make me happy again. He's getting horny again. I bask in the lingering warmth, a big dopey smile on my face. However, I then notice something wrong.
俺、
ただいま。
のあちゃんお風呂？
お先にいただきました。お帰りなさい。食事は美味しかった？焼肉に行ったんだっけ？
そう、美味しかったわよ、カルビ。久々に食べるから。
やっぱりスーパーのお肉とは全然違ってたね。また行きたいっていうか、明日も焼肉でいいよ、私。
あんたはいいかもしれないけど、私はやーよ。この年になると頻繁には食べられないのよね。お肉の脂がね。
それならタンとかヒレ縛りでもいいよ。全然問題なし。
そうしたらお父さんのお小遣いがなくなっちゃうわよ。
Yeah, thank you, Amane. You listed off the probably most expensive... You probably listed off the two most expensive cuts.
家計とかではなくお父さんのお小遣い限定なんだ。お父さんかわいそう。
本気にするんじゃないわよ。まるで私が鬼みたいじゃない。
Well, I don't really know how expensive a beef tongue would be, but tenderloin is one of the most expensive cuts on the cow.
確かに管理してるのは私だけど、そんなひどい扱いはしてないわよ。 君春さん。
ああ、文句はない。気にするな。
I can't believe he's voiced and named. Just not sprited, you know? There can only be there can only be so many guys that have sprites in this game. 2.
ほら見なさい。
すでに調教済みってだけなのでは？
Technically 3 if you're counting Diablo, because he's technically meant to be different from Riku, but they're the same person. Now.
変なこと言うな。ご近所さんに聞かれたら勘違いされるでしょうが。
Ribeye is my preferred cut of steak. Oh well, it's most people's preferred cut, but that doesn't change the fact that for some reason tenderloin is the most expensive. Probably because it's relative to other cuts on the cow. It's on the smaller side. So I think that's probably why. Even with a full tenderloin, it's only the center that most people eat, right? They don't eat the I forgot what it was called. Because on a tenderloin there are 3 cuts. Most people only eat the center. It's the most tender, doesn't mean it's the tastiest, at least in my opinion. Well, that's the thing. Ribeye is probably the best in terms of steak, right? Chuck probably the best in terms of burgers. New York strip probably the best in terms of stir fry. It's hard to explain what I mean by that. But Chuck is more for mince, right? It's the perfect amount of fat to lean muscle ratio. But when I'm referring to when I say stir fry, I'm just saying like a steak that you'd cut up in like thin slices and then cook them off and then have them on something, right? At least, that's what I think the best cut for that kind of style of cooking. Yeah, strippers, if you cut it up, yeah. You get it.
アマネが行きたいなら明日も行ってもいいんだが、ヒレ肉ならやっぱりステーキだな。
ステーキ食べたい食べたい！
ちょっと。そうやってアマネを甘やかさないでよ。調子に乗って日頃食べるお肉に文句をつけ始めたら困るんだから。美味しいものはたまに食べるくらいがちょうどいいのよ。
And then of course, brisket is the best for slow cooking, for smoking. It's too late for that, she's already spoiled. Yeah. The fact that Amane had another computer to give to Riku, like...
だそうだ。ステーキはまたそのうちな。
やっぱ調教済みなのでは？
今度はノアちゃんも一緒に行きましょうね。
あ、うん。そうだね。
ノアちゃん、なんか元気ない？
調子でも悪い？もしかして風邪かしら？
いや、そういうわけではないよ。多分疲れているだけだ。今日は楽しかったからはしゃぎすぎたのかもしれない。
I mean, to be fair, when it comes to cuts on a cow, there are a lot of cuts that, while complete dog shit as a steak, as like small cuts is still good.
そう？それならいいんだけど、
But yeah, strip would probably be the best for that for that form of cooking.
ありがとう。次の機会を楽しみにしてるよ。
無理せず休んだ方がいいんじゃないか？
そうね。私たちに気を使わなくていいわよ。今日は早く寝ちゃいなさい。
では、お先に休ませてもらうよ。
おやすみ、ノアちゃん。
おやすみ。
おやすみなさい。やっぱり、僕、変だ。
If it's too tough for eating like a steak, it's perfect for a roast or stew, something that's cooked a long time. Yeah. The problem is if it's not if it's too tough, regardless of how good it tastes, it's not going to be good. That's why you cook it for longer. You roast them, you stew them, you cut them up, make them more tender without just other than just using a tenderizer, right? I've never felt this before, and it has me extremely anxious. Something isn't right, and I'm afraid.
でも、なんで？
I've never felt this for as long as I've been an angel, at least. It doesn't make sense. I'm extremely happy. I have a boyfriend, and I can feel his warmth. I'm happier than ever before. I hardly have any reason to be afraid.
好きな人のそばにいられるのに、僕はどうしてこんなに不安なんだろう。
Listen, Noah, the reason you feel anxious is because you know how visual novels work. That it's always like this, right? That the couple starts dating, right? They're the happiest they've ever been, and then the writers pull the rug out from under you and gives you the complete opposite of the happiness of that happiness, and gives you the equivalent sadness and anxiety and dread and every negative emotion.
好きな人。
And if it's like an isekai thing, the happiness you receive is only half as good as the dread you feel and the sadness you receive after you see Kana die for the second time. Even if she was just as annoying. Never mind.
いや、まさか。でも、なんだか体まで変になってきたかも。頭痛い。天使創造リブート。
Ah, swimsuit.
リク。
Mm.
おはよう。朝だよ。
Okay. Morning. I wake up to Noah's voice. What time is it?
7時くらいだね。
That's not too late. Oh, what's up? We weren't going anywhere, are we?
うん。約束はないけどね。確認しておくべきことがあるだろ？
Check what?
魔王の気配だよ。そもそも昨日のデートは魔王の力に影響を与えるかどうか、その確認の一面があったことを忘れた？
Crap, that made me yawn. How did my fake yawn? I've yawned so many times with actual yawns, but how come the fake one? Never mind. You know what? Maybe it's because Dexter's never commented on any of my yawns making him yawn. Oh, right. I put my hands together as the memories come back. Sorry. I had so much fun on the date I forgot.
楽しかったのは僕も同じ気持ちだけどね。そっちも重要なことなんだから。
True. I look down at myself. Nothing really feels out of the ordinary or anything. Nothing hurts, and everything appears to be working as normal. Nothing to report on my end.
本当に？何か僕に隠してたりしない？
Yeah, the only difference is that it feels a bit more drained this time, but it's not because of the mana. I'm not. I wouldn't joke about that. I swear I'm good. Just a little sleepy, but I should be able to fix that once I stretch my limbs. I'm in tip-top shape.
ふむ。そうか。
Does Diablo's power seem any different to you? Is it waning?
正直に言おう。
A different kind of mana, yeah. It's a kind of mana that a lot more humans have than... Never mind.
やはり僕には魔王の気配が弱まっているように感じられる。
I'm not doubting you or anything, but I really don't feel any different. How much weaker is it? Not enough to, like, be life-threatening, right?
それは、いや、そこまで深刻な状況ではないと思うけど。
Surely they'll go see Kaguya again, right? Oh, so, what now? We might want to wait a little longer before we pay Kaguya a visit again. Well, why don't we go ahead and have breakfast?
そうだね。そうしようか。
Did you already eat?
いや、僕は、
Noah?
なんでもない。僕はもう済ませたから、気にしないでくれ。
You sure? Is she hiding something from me? Surely not. Why would she? Hey.
おはようリク。さてと、そろそろ行かないと。
いってらっしゃい。
行ってきます。
See you later.
ああ、リク、ちょっといい？
Yeah, sure thing. Stamina or stamina? What? Do you need to talk to me about something? You and Dad divorcing or something?
しないわよ。少なくともあんたたちがしっかり独り立ちするまでは。
Whoa, don't scare me like that.
なら、そもそもそんなくだらないこと言うんじゃないわよ。話がずれるでしょ？
Sorry, is it serious?
深刻ってわけではないけど、真面目な話よ。ノアちゃんのこと。
She's right here, you know. Hearing that puts me on full alert. Is she okay?
どうも体調が悪そうなのよ。食欲がないって、朝ごはんも食べてなくて。
So that's why she reacted the way she did when I asked her. I think she'll need to see a doctor.
私もそう言ったんだけどね。本人が必要ない。寝れば治るって。
The doctor is Kaguya, and Kaguya will find out that Riku is injecting Noah with his mana. Both Diablos and... Never mind.
症状もちょっと気だるそうなのと、微熱があるってくらいだから。
She is? How bad is it?
7度前後ってところね。見知らぬ土地に来た無理が今頃出たのかしら。ノアちゃん真面目だし、無茶をしそうな気もして。
Alright. I'll look after her.
よろしくね。ああ、悪化するようなら病院に行ってね。必要ならタクシー使ってもいいから。
Okay.
じゃ、行ってきます。何かあったら連絡ちょうだい。
Will do. So Noah's sick. Could it be my fault, maybe? God damn it. Don't be like a Lucy situation where she gets sick because she's too close to Diablo. I can't think of anything that might have caused this. Maybe I did push her a little too hard when we came back home last night.
どうかした？
I was gonna make a joke of him coming on her back last night, but then it wouldn't. then the joke of Riku injecting Noah with his mana wouldn't work. Never mind. Oh, you're not feeling well, are you? Was it because of what we did yesterday? Did I go too far?
ああ、それは違うよ。
She quietly denies my words.
そりゃ多少は苦しかったよ。体勢が体勢だったからね。でもその影響が残ってってわけじゃない。だから変な気遣いは必要ない。それで言うなら初めての時の方が影響がある気がする。
Alright, that's good. Well, not really. So you just caught a cold, I guess? Want to go to the hospital to get checked out? Just in case?
いいんだ。必要ない。
She's still refusing any help. But her calm demeanor only brings me further anxiety. I can't help but worry about her even as I eat breakfast. But you know what I can worry about? Ending stream. that was... whatever. I have some stuff to do. Again. So I'm ending stream early. Again. I mean, the main reason is because I'm getting lunch soon. And by me, I mean my mum. And she's probably on her way home soon. And I would have had to end stream eventually. Was hoping to see upcoming scene. Ah, well, if you want to see the upcoming scene, you'll have to see it tomorrow. That's how you get them. It's not really a cliffhanger, but you know it's a cliffhanger. I don't know anything. But either way, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, a follow would be appreciated, and if you want to support me even further, go to subscribe. But yeah. Tomorrow, I'll be playing more Angelic Chaos. When I'll play a different VN, I won't know. That's for Dexter to decide. Maybe it'll be 9-9 new episode, or I'll change my mind at the end of episode 4 and just go straight into recording for new episode. Or something. But until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.